Yeah, I got the game all in my hand. Ooh.
Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I am Christian.
And I'm Jesse.
And here we are with an exciting Cyber Sunday post-show. Man, I was very excited for Cyber Sunday, Jesse. Like, probably the most anticipated I've ever been. And that is due to, as I said on the end of the last video, I've just been really grateful for all the engagement and the fact we were able to make this happen at such a successful rate. We have had over 100 votes on every stipulation, and when I say more than 100, more than 100.
Didn't we do a Cyber Sunday pay-per-view in the past?
We have. It wasn't as successful as this, which is why, like, I was glad to do this to begin with, and to see it just be my vision. It was everything I ever wanted. So I'm very thankful for the pay-per-view we just put on, and right now, we're about to talk about it. If you haven't seen Cyber Sunday, just as the opposing manager, I usually ask you a bunch of questions on your post shows. Feel free to throw me whatever. As your opposing manager and somebody who's like scouting possibly and looking for their own ideas, what did you think of this show?
From top to bottom, it was pretty good pay-per-view.
Does that hurt to say?
No, I mean, I try not to be a hater. But
we'll talk about some things you might hate on later.
Yeah, 100%. We will discuss some of those things that happened. But Judgment Day, I feel like, was probably the pay-per-view of the year so far. I really enjoyed the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in the beginning, but I feel like as exclusive pay-per-views, I feel like Judgment Day was at the top of the realm, and now I think Cyber Sunday surpassed that.
Yeah, man, and that you set a bar, and honestly, that bar was able to get me this today. So I do hope we just keep raising each other's bar. And man, all voted in from you guys. So let's kick it off with the first match where John Cena took on the fan voted by a landslide Ricochet. It was Riddle as an option, Damian Priest and Tyler Bate, but no, Ricochet was chosen, and man, he looked good. I'm excited for Ricochet this season. We've had him be super successful in seasons past, and he's just been amazing. Today, John Cena felt like he wasn't going to lose.
Yeah. He hit the 5-knuckle shuffle, the AA off the top rope, the AA again, and Ricky just couldn't kick out, man. Poor Ricky, because I feel like he didn't even land his senton off the top rope. He didn't really, all his athletic moves weren't really hitting for some reason in the match, and it's when like John Cena was down or up. John Cena just, I don't know, I feel like ever since he beat Swerve, he just doesn't want to lose again. And
he knows what that's like now.
Yes, we'll continue to see John Cena going against talent that we've never seen him go against. I really want to see him go against Priest. I really want him to go against Tyler Bate.
Same.
So if that happens on Raw, it happens on Raw. If it happens at our next pay-per-view, joint together, I would love to see it. But I want to see John Cena continue to go against new blood.
I do, and we're going to continue to see it, Jesse. Similar to what you're doing with Brock Lesnar, that was honestly always my idea with John Cena. To have him dabble with a bunch of new talent that we haven't seen him dabble with.
Same. And if I didn't trade you John Cena, that's what I was going to do with him.
And it's just a matter of who did it first and who did it on whose brand. You're doing it with Brock, I'm doing it with Cena, and we're going to have fun doing it. John Cena is a 2-3 superstar looking to get his record up and maybe climb his way back up to compete for a title.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Cena is a few opponents away from becoming maybe a top 5 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, or the WWE Championship, excuse me, or the Intercontinental Championship. But he has some work to do. Only 2 wins. He is under 500. Like I said, him, Priest, Bate, I got to see it.
Okay, Jess, you know what? You just gave me an idea. If Cena wins 2 more matches, which will put him on a 4-match winning streak, I'll give him a title match.
It's fair.
He got to win 2 more, though. And you know what? We'll see the first one of those on Monday Night Raw. Next episode. But as far as our second match of the night, Jesse, you want to talk about titles? Usos has made these tag team champions the most prestigious thing of all time. I mean, at this point, it's literally gold to them. And they continue to defeat whoever is in their way. Now, today, they had John Morrison and The Miz, who the fans voted on. Their name officially is Dirt Sheet. A throwback to what they were. We had a few options. I'm glad with how this turned out too. Whatever the fans want, I'm down. But Jess, what did you think of this match?
The second match was just as good as the first.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Miz and Morrison came out looking like they were about to demolish the Usos in the beginning. And then Jimmy and Jay started to be strategic. Once Jay or Jimmy were down, Jay would be on the outside and kind of like hold or hit Miz or Morrison. And that would give the ability for the other Us to get up.
My favorite moment, Jesse, and I did it intentional, when I swapped them out. And I feel like I kind of did throw you off guard a little bit. I had one go on the apron, and then one slide in the ring.
Yeah, when I said, I was just like, who's legal? Yeah, no, for real though. I know Jimmy has the red dye and
which
like
I
half of his
appreciate
hair now.
Awesome.
But yeah, I was kind of confused. I was just like, who is legal? Because Jimmy was chilling on the apron, and I think Jay slid in. And it kind of did confuse me, truthfully. But let's be honest. Miz and Morrison, they didn't go out like chumps. Every time these guys have had a match, this is the second time now, classic tag team matches. I feel like I'm watching NXT. Like, really important, really good tag team wrestling. And that's what we saw with this match. Obviously, Bloodline, Jimmy and Jey Uso got the job done once again. And
listen, Morrison and
I'm
Miz,
curious to see what happens for both of these teams.
Morrison
now.
and Miz, I said it during the match. I think they're going to continue to circle around each other. I won't doubt that they fight again in some form or fashion. Morrison and Miz got one of my better records on my roster with 3-2 as a tag team. But my division is only going to get stronger, only going to get better, and I'm interested to see what's next for both gentlemen as well. It seems like Usos have been on almost every show, and they've brought those tag team titles on every show. Yeah. And I don't know what show is going to appear when they're actually beltless, but as far as tonight goes, they are still your Raw Tag Team Champions. And what's next? I have no idea, but they are dominant.
Yeah, all I know is...
scary.
All I know is, before we move on to the next match, all I know is at the next pay-per-view, New Day will be defending their titles. Because that motivated me for New Day to finally get a title defense in their... under their belt. I mean, they defended the titles so many times before, but not in this universe yet. But we will be seeing Kofi Kingston and Big E defend those titles at the next pay-per-view.
Wow.
I promise.
Okay.
So that's one team that will be, or one match that will be at our next pay-per-view.
Speaking of New Day, Jesse, Xavier Woods, and we'll announce our pay-per-view in a bit. Xavier Woods, my former Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and emphasis on the former. The fans voted that they wanted the briefcase on the line tonight, and Cesaro proved that he is now Mr. Money in the Bank.
I was very shocked. At first, I really didn't think people were going to vote for this Money in the Bank briefcase to be on the line, because I know a lot of people loved that Xavier Woods won Money in the Bank, and in the span of a few weeks, that just changed. Cesaro is now Mr. Money in the Bank. His opportunity should have been, in months past or weeks past, whatever you want to call it. And he took out Mr. Money in the Bank. And Cesaro, what a great performance. Very fun to use in the game. Dominated. I wouldn't say dominated, because Xavier Woods did make this match interesting. Honestly, I feel like this match set up the rest of the card on pace for like a beautiful end.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm trying to say?
And I see the picture you're trying to paint, Jesse. Absolutely. Cesaro with an impressive performance, and from there on out, any winner was up in the air. Anything can happen. I feel like we had some security with Cena winning and Usos winning. It felt like, okay, maybe this is going to be a safe day. But no, Cesaro changed the landscape of that, because I wasn't expecting it. Xavier Woods wasn't expecting it, as we did see him roll out of the ring, probably wondering, what the hell just happened? What did the fans just get him into? Yeah. Nobody asked Xavier Woods how he feels.
Because personally,
I want to know that.
I would have loved to see Xavier Woods versus Edge. No, we don't get to see
I mean, I can make that happen. You want to see it?
I mean,
the title doesn't have to be on the line.
Yeah, it's going to be a non-title, and then...
Doesn't feel the same to you, huh?
No, not at all.
But how about Cesaro versus Edge? How about Cesaro versus Randy Orton? How about Cesaro versus John Cena, who he will be fighting on the next episode on Monday Night Raw?
Okay.
Man. The fourth match of the evening, man. I don't know what match of the night was. I feel like we can talk about that towards the end.
Definitely this.
It was this?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, this match was incredible.
Yeah, this match was great.
Not the outcome I wanted. Obviously,
I'm on it. The way I feel about this match, I really thought Rhea Ripley was going to dominate more, truthfully. But I'm glad we got to see Naomi, like, really, really put Rhea to the test.
I thought I might have had you with a submission.
Yeah, and then the resiliency. That was cheesy.
You didn't talk about the cheese last match. Thank you for just forgetting about it. But yeah.
And Cesaro?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about the Usos.
That's whatever. I mean, that's who they are. They're heels. I'll let it rock. So.
But Jess, yes, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, they stole the show. They brought the house down. Naomi with an incredible outfit. Rhea with an incredible outfit. And man, yeah, Naomi was getting dominated a lot of the match. And it was the fight that she showed that showed me more than anything else. I thought I was down. I had a near fall out of the world that I got.
Yeah,
and
I don't know how, because that Riptide is a very protected finish.
I can't wait to watch back and look at all my nasty face that I make during that kickout meter. But man, what a match, back and forth that these two women had, and we did see Naomi show as much frustration as we've ever seen out of her.
I'm gonna be honest, that frustration, that's how I felt toward that ref. And I'm glad that Naomi did it for me.
So she's the face in your eyes.
Yeah, like honestly, like that was like a heel kind of move. Like obviously hitting referees like a heel maneuver, but in my eyes, I loved it because that ref sucks, and he deserved to get punched in the face. And shout out to Naomi. But Rhea Ripley did get it done tonight. All I know is a part 2 is needed because that match was great.
Yeah, man. I kind of feel the same. I want to know what the fans think. Does Naomi deserve another match, a rematch?
With a performance like that, yeah. I'm not going to hold back.
At our next pay-per-view in 3 weeks, Jesse, do you want to say what that pay-per-view is?
You want to wait until the main event? We talk about the main event, or you want to announce it now?
Well, I guess. I
mean, we could finish it off with the main event.
You just took all momentum out of it. Let's talk about the main event.
We'll build it up again.
It was a 3 stages of hell match, as voted in by the fans. Once again, options was Iron Man match, Falls Count Anywhere, and
the last stage didn't happen. So.
I don't even know. Hell in a Cell. That was the other stipulation on there. But they chose 3 stages of hell. And Cat is out of the bag. I had the submission match first, Falls Count Anywhere second, and a Hell in a Cell third. Jess.
Didn't get to the third.
We didn't get to the third. Let's start off with the first stage.
That sucked. In the main event.
And it's 3-3, by the way, guys. You guys know what's up.
It's 3-2.
It's 3-3. Submission match for the first stage, and this was really back and forth. I expected more out of Samoa Joe for being the Samoan submission machine.
I understand the first fall because we saw Umaga, out of all people, help Roman Reigns.
The newest signee to Monday Night Raw, Umaga.
Yeah, so I understand the first fall, but in the second fall, I just got torched. The Coquina Clutch was interesting. But you got out, and then you hit me with, like, 4 spears, and, yeah. Oh, and the Uranagis through the tables. What else am I missing? Superman punches in and out of the ring.
I hit you with a submission.
The guillotine choke. You hit me with kendo sticks, the steel steps.
Yep.
Yeah, Samoa Joe's not kicking out of that.
Samoa Joe went through hell, and you could say whatever about the first fall. Maybe if Umaga never came out, because Samoa Joe was starting to pick up steam, and legit, that was like the final blow that ended it all, because he tapped out right afterwards. I argue that, you know what, Samoa Joe tapped out, and that's that. Nobody made his hand go back,
yeah, true.
but somebody also... He was distracted and got put in a hold that he would have maybe not reversed. Who knows? But my point is, Jesse, Roman Reigns, Bloodline continues to dominate. And Roman Reigns put Samoa Joe through hell. We didn't see the last stage. And behind closed doors, I do like to give you guys a little bit more behind the scenes on the post shows. Jess and I did want this to go 3 stages. Obviously, we don't give any match. We let everything happen, but we did want this to go 3 stages, and I gave you some chances. I gave you some
I mean, after 4 spears on the outside, I go for the pin too.
Yeah, man.
I was stunned for so long, and the damage just kept getting built up, obviously, from the prior stage with the submission match, and then everything that happened in the second match with the Uranagis through the tables, all the spears, the Superman punches, the guillotine. Like, I'm not kicking out of that.
Yeah.
Like, I could be Thanos, and I'm not.
I was gonna say something similar, Jesse.
Yeah. It's not happening. I'm sorry.
But when it comes to Infinity Stones for the Bloodline, I mean, they have a lot.
Well, they only have 3.
They have 3 of them.
They need 3 more.
Umaga's coming.
So I guess that's 4. Then you got 2 more.
It's happening.
Who knows?
It is happening, ladies and gentlemen. You are about to see a revolution on Raw. Mark my words. It is going to be an exciting time, an exciting few weeks. We're used to having pay-per-views every 2 weeks at this point. We're going to have to build for our next one, Jesse.
Yeah, because it's very important pay-per-view.
Do you want to announce that pay-per-view right now? Our next pay-per-view is...
What you say?
What's up with our chemistry today, man?
I don't know what that is. I thought you were going to say
All right, let's try this one more time. Our next pay-per-view is...
SummerSlam.
There we go, Jesse. Let's fist pump for that one.
We've been hinting at it for a few weeks by saying it feels that like time of the season. It feels nice outside. It feels like summer, and it is summertime. Obviously, school's out, and I haven't been in school for a while. That's not the point. But it is summertime.
I love the promo.
It is nice outside, and it's time to get crazy. SummerSlam 3 weeks away. And I already announced Big E and Kofi Kingston will be defending those SmackDown Tag Team titles against, obviously, an opponent to be named on probably a SmackDown. I'll probably have a number 1 contenders match. The SmackDown Tag Team division has been heating up over the past few weeks, and they finally deserve to defend their titles because watching Miz and Morrison and the Usos on this card motivated me for them to finally defend the titles on Universe Mode. So that is one match that is announced for SmackDown so far.
Yeah, and we'll have them come, and they'll be coming quick. We have 3 weeks to build it, so that's realistically 9 matches between the both of us. So an 18-match build. We have so much pre-existing history, I think it's going to be easy. But we'll see, man. I got some challenges because some results happened a different way than what I thought. So after this, I'm going to decompress a little bit, take some time, get in my creative mind, take a shower. I'm always creative in the shower for whatever reason. And I'm going to think of a beautiful SummerSlam card over on the Monday Night Raw side. We haven't necessarily agreed on how many matches, but it's going to be a big show, multiple parts.
Definitely going to be more than 6.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, I feel like a comfortable 8.
You know what, fans? What do you guys want? How many matches? We want to make it feel special. What would be special to you? Should we go 6? Should we go 7, 8, 9? I'm down to do 10. Let me know down below in the comment section. But as far as Cyber Sunday goes, man, what also did you guys think of that? If I was to give this a rating, I hate to honestly put numbers on things,
I'll
but
give it a 9.
I have this as a A- show. This was a beautiful 9, 9.5. I'll even give because it's Monday Night Raw, baby.
I would have gave it a 10 if you didn't stomp on me after you hit a ooze splash and broke our gentleman's agreement.
You know what, Jesse?
Cool.
Sometimes gentlemen shouldn't be gentlemen.
That's cool. Because I know I ruined your plans as of now for Naomi tapping out like a little girl. So all good.
It's all good, Jesse. It's all good. Guys, thank you for watching as always. We hope you enjoyed the post show. We hope you enjoyed Cyber Sunday. It was a very fun show for us to put on. But Jesse, it is time for us to recoup, restore, recover. Do you agree?
Time for me to go to bed.
It is. You got to go to bed. I'm going to go watch Doctor Strange again. Second time, I believe. So I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah, I've only watched it once.
It just went streaming today, so I'm excited. Guys, thank you for watching as always. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Join that Discord to extend the conversation past the comments.
Ring the... Oh, wow.
Ring those notification bells, Jesse. It's a long night.
No.
You got a long day. You feel a little sweaty. Yeah.
You threw me off after like
the lights are bright.
Join the Discord, and then you said a few words after that, and I just completely lost my brain.
Ring the bells.
Ring the bells. Get our new updated videos.
Long day, guys.
And we'll see you on
the other side of the stomp on your other side of the universe, guys. And have a good night.
Peace. I still want to pay for you. So.
3-3.
3-2.
3-3.
The main event is 1 match combined.
I'm gonna stop on you.
3-2. I still am undefeated on the pay-per-views.
Get your last words in, Jesse.
Good night. Lakers suck.
You know what? Every time.
Yeah, I got the game all in my hand, ooh, and yeah, pop out with the drip and make a fan drool. You could risk it if you want, this ain't no fan duel. Yeah, I'm in a Benz cool, yeah, stepping for